Let's get to work, baby. What is good with it, YouTube? Fight fans all over the world. It's your boy, the realest of the real. Yes, sir, I said it. Real talk boxing. It is a privilege and honor and a major blessing to be back with you beautiful people yet. Again, we're going to continue to talk about my dude, the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. He says in 2024, he wants 3 fights. He wants Canelo first. Then he wants to move up and beat up Bivol. And then Benavidez. Well, Bivol and Benavidez is for another video. I'll have those up pretty soon. But let's talk about what everybody is talking about. The fight against him and Canelo Alvarez, which I don't think is going to happen. I don't. There's a handful of reasons why I don't think it's going to happen. And I'll give you some right now. First of all, Canelo doesn't really need Benavidez. You know? And then again, Benavidez may be too big of a risk. And then, Canelo's the king. He can fight whoever he wants when he wants. He's the cash cow. The modern day cash cow. And when I say that, I'm not comparing him to Floyd Mayweather because I believe he has achieved well over what Floyd Mayweather has ever achieved. Floyd Mayweather wasn't even undisputed. To become undisputed in a weight division in the time frame that Canelo did, that's unheard of. And I don't think it's ever going to be done again. Could be wrong. But those are some reasons I think why the fight is never going to happen. But let's say it does happen. What's going to happen, man? Man, you got a lot of people that ain't giving Benavidez much chance at all. And in some way, shape, or form, you can kind of agree with that. You know, because Canelo has been there and done that. His resume is outstanding. And he's just a vet in the game, man. A young vet in the game, man. He's the ring generalship, the tangibles, you know, the experience. Might be too much for David Benavidez. But we won't know that until they fight. Now, I feel like Canelo has slowed down quite a bit. And even though he had a good performance against Charlo, I didn't think much about that performance because that was a fight I did not want to see. I would have much rather had seen him in the ring with David Benavidez, but he chose to fight Charlo. The smaller brother, Jermell. And I just wasn't hyped about that fight whatsoever. But, I mean, nevertheless, he got the win. But, Charlo laid down, man. He didn't come there to win that fight. He came there to get that paycheck, in my opinion. It's really what it looked like to me. But that doesn't take away from Canelo and his win and his performance. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. The fight between Canelo and Benavidez, to me, is a 50-50 fight. And here's why. I've already explained that I think Canelo is slowing down. But I think his experience supersedes him slowing down. But David Benavidez is just so ferocious. Does he do everything perfect? No. No fighter does. I don't think he's one-dimensional, although there is a certain way that he likes to fight. But he's not a type of fighter with a complete arsenal. You know, the tool belt is not really full when it comes to David Benavidez. But his heart, his warrior spirit, his determination, his tenacity, his pressure, his size, y'all. Like, he's a big... And this is what I don't understand about some people, man. Yo, real talk, he might be on something, man. You think he on something? What is he on? He's making weight. He only missed weight once. But if he makes weight on the night of the weigh-ins, he could come in weighing 200 pounds if he wants to. There's no rehydration clause. So when he came in against Boo, he looked freaking huge, man. He always looks huge. And he carries the weight well in the fight. He's got a gas tank for days. The pressure is relentless. You know, he doesn't have one punch knockout ability, even though he caught Andre with a nice with a nice one and dropped him. But Canelo, I've only seen Canelo hurt once. And for some reason, people forget about that. When he fought Miguel Cotto's brother back when he was 19 years old, I believe he was on the undercard of Mayweather Mosley. He got hurt, man. He got rocked. You know, and that's the only time I've ever seen him hurt. Other than that, he's got a granite chin. I'm talking about a beard, son. And people harp on the fact that Benavidez got dropped by a jab. Well, Canelo got hurt before. And we hadn't seen it since then. And the same thing with David Benavidez. He got dropped with a jab. It was a punch he didn't see. Have we seen that lately? No, he eating shots now. But youth is on his side as well. Volume, activity is on his side as well. Now, a lot of people think that Benavidez's activity will play a factor. Maybe it will, but here's why I don't think it's going to play a huge factor. Because the activity that Bivol has that he used against Canelo is totally different from the type of activity and the pressure that Benavidez is going to bring to the table. Or, I mean, should, hopefully. I don't think that fight's going to happen, but we'll see. Bivol is very smart, and he has a deep arsenal. Movement, punches and bunches, activity, being strong enough to keep Canelo Alvarez away from you. Canelo likes pressure fighters, which is why I think he will do a lot better against David Benavidez, because David is a pressure fighter. He presses you. He's up close to you. And surprisingly, somebody that tall and that long is great on the inside. He likes to maul his fighters. And that's the type of fighter that Canelo invites, because he does better when he's pressured. You know, you fighting guys like Lara and freaking, Bivol, he's like a fish out of water. So that pressure is different. But it still could be effective. I don't think it will be near as effective as Bivol's type of pressure in volume. Well, there was really no pressure when he fought Bivol, in my honest opinion. It was just a volume, slick boxing, and movement, and keeping him at bay, constantly not letting Canelo Alvarez set up. I always kept him off set, which was Boo Andre was trying to do with David Benavidez in the first and second round, but the pressure he folded. He folded under the pressure. But the youth is on his side. The size is on his side. His warrior spirit, everything, man. And this is why I think this fight will be 50-50. I can't lean towards either way. But boxing needs this fight. Canelo doesn't need it. And to be completely honest with you, Benavidez is putting himself in a position to where he doesn't need it either. And I don't think we're going to see that fight, y'all. I really don't. Man, I hope that I'm wrong. But for people out there that say that David Benavidez does not have a chance, I don't know, man. I think you're wrong. I think he has a great chance. I really do. I think it's a 50-50 fight. Because, I mean, they both have a lot to bring to the table. More so Canelo, the resume, the experience, the ring generalship, the tangibles. I mean, it's there. But who's to say that this young lion won't come in and beat the brakes off him as well? It's boxing, y'all. Styles make fights. Anything can happen. Will Canelo fold under the pressure? Or will David Benavidez fold under the ring generalship and the experience? Because I don't think neither one of them is going to get knocked out. I think if they ever do fight, which I don't see happening again, I'm going to keep saying that, the fans will be the winner of that fight. They really would be. But time will tell, man. We'll see. That's my thoughts and opinion on it, but I want to know what you think. Comment down below. Let your boy Real Talk know. As always, respect all, fear none. God bless. The next time Real Talk Boxing, I'm up and I'm out of here. Bye, yeah.